Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have a roll call.
Mayor Hassler.
Here.
Alderman Smith.
Here.
Alderwoman Johnson. Here. Alderman Donovan.
Here.
Alderman Jokers.
Here.
Alderman Eidman.
Here.
Alderman Rainey.
Here.
Alderman Prince.
Here.
Alderwoman Armbruster. Here. Mayor, we have a quorum.
Very good. Everybody have a chance to look at the agenda?
I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Very good. Takes us down to our city administrator's report. I haven't updated the report, so what you got in your packet is up to date. City Hall Remodel Committee is going to meet with Steve Bacon in a few weeks. We'll go over some finalizing of some ideas. I got a preliminary plan back, showed it to a couple members of the committee earlier, and then we'll get a chance to sit down and really review it as a group. I think we can break it up into multiple phases, so we're looking at multiple years, and I think that'll make it more cost effective. It will cost a little more for each part of that project, but based on our budget, we can probably swallow it a little bit easier. So we'll look at doing that. And the SEMO Solid Waste District met Tuesday. There was three submittals from St. Genevieve County for that group. One was the recycling center in town, and everybody was partially funded except for a large building that was being looked at that they needed full funding for up in Bloomsdale. So the Wholesome Household Hazardous Waste will again be funded, and they're doing some repair work down at the St. Genevieve Recycling Center, and that was approved. Again, not fully funded, but about 90% of it. So that was good. And that's all I have, unless you have any questions about anything else on my report. Mayor?
Very good, thank you. Takes us to our staff reports. Eric?
Good evening.
Evening.
I don't have too much to report, so I'm still fully staffed. Just finished up with our qualifications. We do have a couple of events scheduled for this weekend that I'm sure everybody is aware of. Black Lives Matter rally located at the same place it was last time there by Country Mart, 2 p.m. on Sunday, and then there's a parade, a freedom parade or something to that effect, scheduled for 2 p.m. also. That'll be leaving from Progress Parkway and going basically the same parade route as the fairgrounds, except it'll go to the city park instead of the fairgrounds. So if anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Doing that parade thing.
Rachel Allen is who we've been in contact with, or who submitted the parade request.
Eric, when there's a parade like that, I know generally with the county fair, it's a lot of tractors or other vehicles, and then they sort of stay up at the fairgrounds. But in this instance, what then happens with any unlicensed vehicles that might participate in the parade once they get up to the park?
I'm not sure where they're planning on going from there, or if they are.
Okay.
If they're on a UTV or something to that effect, here they would be required to have a permit after the parade is over.
And that Ms. Allen is aware of that, and she's letting folks know that?
I don't know if she's conveyed that or not. We can let her know.
I think that would be nice if we think it's going to be an issue. I don't know if it will be, but
Yeah.
I know that especially with the way that permitting is, not a lot of folks know that if they're in the city with those, they need to
Right.
have the city permit.
Yeah.
Well, and the county's supposed to have one too.
That is true, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
Steve?
Evening, everyone.
How are you today?
Good. How you doing? Let's see. Met with Cochran Engineering today concerning the water line project. We've had a couple little areas where maybe like a fire hydrant was missing on the designed plans. We went ahead and added those in. Everything's on schedule. They're looking to go put those out to bid for contractors, possibly as early as next week. They're handling all that, so we will have a public bid opening here at City Hall once they come in. We're also working on the interconnect project with the county water up for Progress Parkway and 32. We tied the valves in. Actually, they're still working on it right now.
Is that all the digging that's out there by the community center?
Yeah. So the valves are in, the lines are tied in. They're probably doing pressure checks and backfill right now. So once that's complete, we'll be waiting for delivery of a vault, which will have the backflow devices and check valves in it. Vault company will set that into place, and we'll continue to run the water lines. So that'll complete that project. Other than that, a lot of routine stuff. Metro Ag hauled out just over 760,000 gallons of biosolids from the wastewater plant. That was land applied on the field owned by Marion Kurtz. So we'll be able to make it through winter until fall at the wastewater plant with no issues. That's about it. Got any questions? All right.
Thank you very much. Any committee reports? Anything from planning and zoning, Joe? No?
The Tourism Tax Commission met recently, for the first time in a while. They have decided to discontinue the billboard that you can see southbound 55 at Bloomsdale. You may have saw that in the paper. But they're going to look into doing a little more, going with the new tourism director, his plan, and sort of targeting other areas and possibly looking into digital billboards instead of that one spot.
Trying to do more of a concerted effort where we come up with an idea and then it's kind of spread everywhere, where it's not a little here, a little there. We've got some sort of, it's almost like a branding type of thing where you come up with something that you want to promote and then you hit all your media outlets with the same message, get that message across.
The park board met on Tuesday. Not a lot to report on the master planning right now. We're still waiting for, the Dunsies are drafting it up for Pierre Marquette, and that's expected to be received at the July 27th meeting. And then we'll go into phasing out the projects and discussing funding options and whatnot. But we did have a few members of the public there at the meeting, more than we've had since I've been involved. Tim Wiegard was there to request the board's approval to host a Professional Disc Golf Association event. He anticipates about 90 people. That's his hopeful number. There's not really a good way to gauge how many spectators will show up and competitors, but he's hoping to have that August 22nd. It's a one-day event, start at 9 a.m. The board approved his request, so if there's any concerns there, I might be able to answer your questions from what he shared at the meeting. Other than that, we did have a couple in attendance that was pretty active in the discussions, and they highlighted some concerns in Valley Springs Park. One of them being some safety concerns over the bridges in the lower area of the park, some broken boards. So Gary, I think, has a plan to take care of those quickly. And then their other concern was just some overgrowth, but we've discussed that as well. And other than that, we've got some feedback from our Facebook page that a lot of people are more people are looking for volunteer opportunities within our parks and community. So the board's hopeful to plan some events to get some community volunteer days in the future. So.
Gary, how's that playground? I haven't been by there lately. You're assembling a new playground down there in Pinkley Park?
About 90% complete.
90%? Going together good? That's a job. It's a big playground, too. Wow,
It's a beautiful park.
that's cool. Very good.
It was stored there, yeah.
That's been stored, yeah.
It was donated to us from the Grimmages,
Yeah,
I
I
believe,
think so.
from a daycare that they had sold in, I believe it was in Farmington or something.
Very good, thank you. Are there anybody else with the committee report? Any public comments? Okay, takes us down to the consent agenda.
Move approval, Mayor.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. Takes us to old business. Second reading of Bill Number 4366, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to execute a right-of-way easement between the City of St. Genevieve and Citizens Electric Corporation.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Can I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Smith?
Yes.
Alderwoman Johnson?
Yes.
Alderman Donovan?
Yes.
Alderman Jokers?
Yes.
Alderman Eidman?
Yes.
Alderman Rainey?
Yes.
Alderman Prince?
Yes.
Alderwoman Armbruster?
Yes.
8 yes, 0 no's. Bill number 4366 now becomes ordinance 4289.
Very good. Takes us to Bill Number 4368, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into proposal for professional design services with Cochran Engineering for Washington Street retaining wall project.
Had a discussion on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we have to have a construction oversight?
It's up to you all. I recommend it based on what we will get into or potentially get into with the street and watching over the project. I mean, we can do the management ourselves, but it's nice to have that extra layer of somebody else looking at the project as well that has drawn it.
As close as that is to somebody's property, too, I think it's not a bad idea.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Need a motion for a second reading?
I make a motion for a second reading.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into proposal for professional design services with Cochran Engineering for Washington Street retaining wall project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a roll call, please.
Alderwoman Armbruster?
Yes.
Alderman Prince?
Yes.
Alderman Rainey?
Yes.
Alderman Eidman?
Yes.
Alderman Jokers?
Yes.
Alderman Donovan?
Yes.
Alderwoman Johnson?
Yes.
Alderman Smith?
Yes.
8 yes, 0 no's. Bill number 4368 now becomes ordinance 4290.
Thank you. Takes us to Bill Number 4369, an ordinance of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri, amending Schedule 3 parking restrictions, Table 3E, handicap parking.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Takes us to Bill Number 4370, an ordinance of the City of St. Genevieve Code of Ordinance amending Chapter 600, alcoholic beverages of the St. Genevieve Code of Ordinances as set forth.
Motion to,
It's code. Code. Well,
I changed it in the original document.
motion to approve. Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. An ordinance of the City of Bill Number 4371, an ordinance of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri to establish procedure to disclose potential conflicts of interest and substantial interest for certain officials.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there any other business? I have nothing to communicate, so if there's no other business and no more communications, I'll adjourn this meeting.
Good job.